Hey everyone, so yeah, this video is going to be a little different. As you can see, I did get a mic stand so that I won't have to hold my mic in future videos, and also the audio might sound a little different because I'm actually recording this audio through OBS, and just so you know, the audio is not going to sound like this for like future videos. So a little bit of information about me. I freaking love Zelda. It's like my favorite video game series of all time, and so what I thought I would do is I thought I would just like make a tier list. Well, one, just because everybody's been making tier lists about stuff, and two, I just thought this would be fun, and mainly just because I am out of ideas at the moment, and this will be an easy video to make. So anyways, I do have the tier builder website right here on the bottom corner. I don't know where I'm gonna put my face, but somewhere in the video. So yeah, as you can tell from the title, this isn't like normal Zelda tier lists where I'm like ranking every Zelda game. I'm going to be ranking every Zelda game that I have played. So I guess I could start off with I guess Spirit Tracks down here. This right here was the first Zelda game I ever played back on the DS. Overall, I mean, a lot of people say that it's the worst Zelda game. I mean, I don't really see why. I mean, to some people, yeah, I can understand. I mean, yeah, the train exploration might not seem like the best just because it feels very restrictive and traveling can take a long time. For example, if you're going from like the Forest Realm all the way in the bottom left corner of the map to like the Fire Realm all the way up in the top right, that can take a while if you don't know the memorization, I guess, of the ports, I guess you could call it. I mean, I still enjoy it. I guess I could put this at like I guess D tier, just because, well, I mean, while I like it, it does have a lot of flaws in it, so yeah. Next off, I could do Breath of the Wild, just because it's the most recent Zelda game that I've played and beaten. It's a really fun game. It has some nitpicks that I wouldn't necessarily like. It has a great story, great overworld. I mean, it's hard to explain like everything that's good about Breath of the Wild, but overall, if you do have a Switch or a Wii U, I highly recommend you get Breath of the Wild. I had a really good time playing it. In fact, I even beat this game to 100%. Well, I mean, I didn't collect all the Korok seeds, but just because, you know, I don't really count that as 100%. Although some may, some might not. But anyways, I guess I could put this. Man, it's hard to pick between, I guess, A and S tier. You know what, I'll just put it at S tier just because why not? I guess next, Zelda 1. This was not my first Zelda game, obviously. It's fairly difficult, but I mean, at the same time, it's like a fun sort of difficult. I mean, it is filled with secrets that you could, I guess, discover on your own without, I mean, it's kind of hard to, okay, I have no idea what I'm saying at this point. It's kind of hard to, like, find the secrets and all that unless you use, like, a guide or whatever, but that's sort of the fun part, like, without using a guide to find all the secrets in them. So, I mean, it was also the first game to, like, establish, like, the, I guess the Zelda feel. I have no idea what I'm saying at this point, but you probably get what I mean. I guess I could put it at, like, a C tier. I mean, it's a good game, but definitely not the best by any means. And a lot of you might be saying that's a little harsh just because it's the first game in the series, but you know what? I mean, I sort of understand, but whatever, I guess. So I guess I could move on to the sequel. A lot of people actually hate this game, which I have no idea why. It's they say it's not as bad as Spirit Tracks per se, but a lot of people don't necessarily like it just because of how hard it is and like how, you know, dying is very annoying. But you know, it wasn't too bad of a game. I mean, sure, I had to, I guess, look up a few things just because I got completely stumped. I don't know where to put this, either C or D tier. You know what, I guess I'll put it at C tier, just like right next to Zelda 1, just because, why not? Next, the Wind Waker. Now, Wind Waker for me was kind of an odd experience. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game by any means, but like when I first played it, it didn't really stick with me per se. Like, I died a lot, and I got confused a lot on the dungeons and all that. So, yeah, I mean, it didn't really appeal to me at first, but, recently, I downloaded a ROM for it to play on, the Nintendo emulator, if you homebrewed your Wii, and I beat it to 100%. It's actually a whole lot better than I thought. Although it does have some issues though, like towards the end with the whole Triforce quest. And a lot of people, okay, I have no idea what I'm saying. A lot of people didn't really like the Triforce quest, which I mean, I can understand. I mean, I was like stumped on that part for like 5 months, believe it or not. just because I didn't know what the heck I was even supposed to do after the Wind Temple. So, great game. Only problem is the Triforce quest. So yeah, B tier. A Link to the Past. Now, A Link to the Past, I'll just say I'm not really the biggest fan of A Link to the Past. Now, hang on, before you dislike this video and comment something about your reasoning why you think A Link to the Past is good. I respect your opinion, but just hear me out, okay? When I first played A Link to the Past, I went in fairly optimistic, thinking that it would be a really good Zelda game. Well, I ended up dying a lot in the beginning. I couldn't go like a single minute without hearing the beeping heart container noise, and dungeons took forever to complete. The minigames were really annoying, especially trying to get heart pieces and all that. But that's not to say that I didn't have my fair share of fun while playing this game. Well, I guess the only time I actually like had fun playing this game was when I was like not really caring about anything and just like freely roaming around Hyrule or the Dark Realm. So yeah, it's an alright game. Not my favorite Zelda game by any means. I mean, it did establish like the Zelda formula, and people said that it nailed it or whatever, but I guess I could put this like a C tier. I'm sorry to those who are a huge fan of A Link to the Past, but just keep in mind that this is my list. So yeah. Okay, I guess I could choose Ocarina of Time. Why not? Now, a lot of people say that Ocarina of Time is not only the best Zelda game, but it's also the best game ever made, which, I guess I could agree with you on it, but, not really at the same time. I mean, Ocarina of Time does have a few flaws. Not the Water Temple by any means. I mean, the Water Temple is actually really easy for me. The beginning of the game just really wasn't, I guess, that interesting, you know, just traveling around Hyrule took forever. And you didn't get, like, the warp songs or Epona until, like, the second half of the game. So that got really annoying for me. And there are probably a few things that I also dislike about Ocarina of Time, but I probably forgot them. But it's not to say that I didn't like Ocarina of Time. In fact, I beat this game to 100% twice. And this game really does hook you in. For that, I guess I could put this, I don't know which one to put it at, either A tier or S tier. I kind of want to put it at S tier just so that no one gets mad at me, but at the same time, I want to just put it at A tier. You know what, I'll just put it at A tier, why not? Actually, no, I guess I'll put it at S tier just because I beat this game to 100% twice. Alright, which one out of these four should I select? I guess this one. So this one might seem a little odd. Four Swords was originally released, I think, with A Link to the Past on the Game Boy. You could like get link cables so that you could play 4-player, but yeah, that monstrosity wasn't really that good in a sense. Like, I don't know, but the Anniversary Edition, I guess, fixed all that. It fixed it so that you didn't have to have 4 players. I mean, it was an option, but you didn't have to, which I think was a really good thing. In fact, I even beat this, I think, also to 100%. I mean, I beat a lot of Zelda games to 100%, but it does have its fair share of flaws. I mean, like, I don't know, like, the level, the overworld, I guess, it wasn't, like, the best or whatnot, especially, like, towards the end. I mean, other than that, there really isn't a lot to be said about Four Swords, so I guess I could put this at, D tier. I mean, it's alright, but I don't know, it's not something that I would really come back to. Skyward Sword, why not? Now, this one is a very controversial Zelda game. A lot of people love it and a lot of people hate it. Now me, I'm actually one of the people who really like Skyward Sword. I mean, Skyward Sword probably has the best story out of any other Zelda game, and the best soundtrack. Now, yeah, the overworld isn't like the best. I mean, especially the sky. Like, the sky, yeah, the sky gets boring, like, very, very quickly. And, like, the overworlds between the three, I felt like they could have, like, connected them all somehow, just to, like, make traveling a little easier. Or, like, put the harp to use, like having the Isle of the Goddess statue things, I guess use those songs that you use to unlock the hero trials to like warp to each temple. I feel like that could have made the game a whole lot more enjoyable for so many more people, but I still enjoy it either way. I mean, even if they do make a Skyward Sword HD and they don't include everything that I said that could be a lot more enjoyable, I'd still like Skyward Sword HD. But yeah, maybe have Fi not appear too much just because a lot of people say that she is worse than Navi apparently. I mean, honestly, I find Navi a whole lot more annoying than Fi. I guess I could put this at A tier, just because I I feel like Skyward Sword doesn't deserve all the hate it gets. Now for Twilight Princess. Now, Twilight Princess, great game. I love it. The only issues, I guess, is there really isn't that much in Hyrule Field. I mean, traveling is very easy. I mean, you have several warp points all around Hyrule, which makes the game a whole lot more enjoyable. I mean, other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about Twilight Princess. I mean, I still really like the game. Maybe even more than Skyward Sword. I mean, it's a hard choose between, like, Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess. But I guess I could put this at A tier, just because I really like it. And now, last but not least, Majora's Mask. Oh, man. I have a lot to say about Majora's Mask because, well, let me just say, Majora's Mask is not only my favorite Zelda game, but my favorite video game of all time. It might not have the best story or the best soundtrack, but dang, Majora's Mask really is one hell of a game. Like, if you have not played Majora's Mask, just like download I guess an emulator and just download a ROM of Majora's Mask and just play it to 100%. It's definitely worth it. Like, trust me, everything about Majora's Mask is just amazing. It's hard to explain why I really like Majora's Mask so much, and it's also hard to explain without, you know, spoiling it for someone. You'll get what I mean once you've actually played the game for yourself. But best video game of all time in my opinion. Definitely putting that at S tier right there. Definitely. This is my official ranking for the Zelda games that I've played. S tier being Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild, and Ocarina of Time. A tier being Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess. B tier being Wind Waker. C tier being Legend of Zelda 1, Zelda 2, A Link to the Past. And D tier being Spirit Tracks and Four Swords. So yeah, this is something, I know this is something a little different than what I normally do. I just thought I would try and spice things up a bit, and also just, I don't know, I guess add some, I don't know, originality, even though tier lists have been done to death by so many people. But yeah, I guess this is where I'm going to end this video, so thank you again for watching. If you did enjoy, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos in the future. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye. Never would have imagined it, not even in her right mind. Practice in front of that mirror, now you doing it on the dance floor. Mad 'cause I can't